total to your being. Turn on, it's a pleasure device. Game with me, it's the ultimate spice.
Hey everyone, this is Kat, and today I decided, especially after some comments that I received, wow, today, I've been planning this video for quite some time, and this video I will discuss why I don't care about being the top DPS or healer, because I do heal for dungeons.
Got him. 12 o'clock.
So
12 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Going for the 12 o'clock one first.
when I tell people I don't really care about being the top DPS in the game, they must think I grew a second head. When people tell me, well, BOA gear will help you level faster and it will help you out in battlegrounds or up your DPS in dungeons, they must once again think I'm strange when I reiterate how much I really dislike BOA gear, even though my level 60 warrior has it on.
Golf Freighter.
Or not warrior, I mean warlock. Which y'all will know through my DPS.
That's right, these guys aren't gonna level.
I mean, not DPS, live streaming,
Kaboom.
leveling videos. Alright. When I tell people I can play better as a clicker than I can keybinding, they really go off the wall and can't seem to grasp this fact. They keep pointing out I would be more efficient in raids or battlegrounds if I would just take the time to keybind. This video here is to explain some things for those people who just absolutely do not understand, in hopes that they will maybe gain some sort of understanding. I am a different breed of player
I just saw something on the screen
than what you're used to running into, more than likely. And come to find out, I'm not the only player like this. I met someone else who is the same way as me. So why do I not care about being the best or top heals, DPS in the games? Because I don't. That's just it. I care more about getting that new level 110 than I do anything else. I care more about getting that new mount.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of hours.
Than I do anything else.
Okay, that's a lot less hours. So, when you want to have the meeting? Sometime between
To me,
noon and
I'm not a raider. I'm not a PvPer. So why should I care about being the top DPS or a healer in the game? Do I enjoy raiding? Sometimes, but I would rather raid at my own pace, on my own time. Hence, if I decide to raid, I have one toon who can run LFRs for now. Do I ever run LFRs? Yeah, I do. I try to. I'm in queue for an LFR now, actually. But now let's talk about BOA gear. I have made a video in the past about why I don't use heirlooms, so some of this content may appear to be repeated. I realize I do not need to justify myself to you or anyone else for that matter. You see, there is no right or wrong way to play World of Warcraft. You know, I don't even have Draenor Pathfinder. I'll show you.
Are you making a video?
Yes.
Okay.
On why I don't care about being the top DPSer.
So if I was a yell like fuck ass, would you have to edit it out?
I would trust that you would have more sense than that.
Fuck, screw a kangaroo, stick it in a
I'm not exactly seeing it at the moment. Oh, that's because I'm in the wrong one. Whoops.
Station with the guy that kept singing that song.
There. See, I'm not even anywhere near like the Draenor Pathfinder. Yes, I'm well aware that it gives mount. That is not the mount I'm ready to go after at the moment. I'll go after that one when I'm ready for it. I haven't even worked hardcore on this. Like, all these here, all the progress that I've gotten, by total accident.
Finish up 3 o'clock and
not intended.
Actually, less than a minute because I'm going to take the money these bastards out. Okay. Oh shit, we lost the freighter.
My next focus on mount is the time walking mount.
Yep, the 3 o'clock freighter blew up.
So I run the time walking dungeons faithfully when those show up.
I'm on the way over to help with the 9 o'clock.
So that's like once a month or something? Because I need the time warped badges.
Okay, 8 o'clock.
So, as you know by a previous video, I do indeed have BOA gear on my account, but I hate it. I won't use it, not if I can help it. You see, if you watch my prior videos or have been following my YouTube channel, you would know I am a leveler. I farm mounts. This is all I do in the game. So, why don't I care about being the top DPS or healer? Or why don't I keybind? Why don't I wear BOA gear? Because to me, I don't care about any of that one. None of it will do me any good. Why won't BOA gear do me any good? Well, if all I do is level, and I level all my desired tunes to level 110 before the next expansion's released, then I no longer have any purpose in World of Warcraft. Except mountain farming, and doing only that will just bore me and cause me to cut my WoW subscription. This is not something I want to do. Let me tell you a little more about me and my endeavors. I started playing WoW in 2007. I've been running guilds since 2007, pretty much 6 months into my playing WoW. So this is something I found I really enjoy, because 10 years later, I'm still playing here. I'm still running WoW, running guilds. But guess what? I didn't always used to be just a leveler. Back in BC, I only played my mage. In fact, I loved her so much, you had to pull teeth just to get me off her. Eventually, I created a shaman. I played her here and there, and then I decided I wanted to level her up to level 70. And at level 68, my account was hacked after someone threatened to make sure I would never enjoy Wrath. This ruined me, having her to 70 before Wrath was released 2 days later. My account was banned for 4 days, literally, permanently shut down. I appealed it. Obviously, I won the appeal, as they saw that I was indeed hacked. Things moved a lot slower back then. I even raided a little bit with a guild called Crossbow and Vanguard. My first raiding team ever. The raid leader and his assistant took the time to show me how to be a good frost mage without keybinding. Back then, you didn't raid as frost. You leveled or you PvP'd as a frost mage. But
one of the matches I was in,
if you raided, you were a fire mage. I didn't want to be a fire mage. I wanted my water elemental.
Which brought the entire mob right into the plasma wave.
A water elemental.
Couldn't ask for a better setup.
There he is.
That would be
alright.
Allies 16 and 17 saved.
Well,
riding along in my battleship.
I get to do both. Keep my frost and raid. In Wrath, I went horde side, and I raided. I raided ICC 25 man. Oh boy, was that
I
fun.
know, Charlie, 9 o'clock. He's about to take a heavy plasma torch.
But I also leveled a lot. I was a leveling raider. I had 6 level 80s by the time Cataclysm was released. Cataclysm came out. I slowly drifted away from raids. Elitists took the fun out of them for me. I got tired of dealing with the assholes in raids and just started leveling. Sure, I tried raiding even with my family, but it didn't work out well. Mr. Pandaria came out. I hated it so much. I leveled 3 tunes, then stopped playing because it just wasn't fun for me. Draenor gets released. I'm back and loving it. I tried raiding, but both of the raid teams I was on made me choose between leveling and raiding. I doubt they expected my response, which was, I will be stepping down from the raids. I really just want to focus on leveling. I've gained my love back in the game. It didn't appear to be so much work, not having to worry about gear or whether my DPS was high enough for the raids, or whether I could understand the mechanics, because with my learning disability, I learn a bit differently from others and can't exactly watch the videos.
This shit is...
I tried leveling with BOA gear, but found it really just kills my fun in the game.
Need to head over to 12
I love getting new gear pieces and upgrading my gear, not just getting gear to transmog. I don't usually transmog either. I don't like leveling too fast. Fuck. I level fast enough without BOE gear, just using Zygor leveling guides. Why do I need BOE gear?
Bravo is free.
If I want to level fast enough, I got enough gold on my account to buy the elixirs of rapid mind. Maybe not on this character. It's not like I couldn't go buy some garrison pots for the experience bonus or go farm the ancient elixir of knowledge. I don't need BOA gear any more than I care for it. Now, about key binding. Let's discuss that a little as well.
Yes, I kept the DPS meter up, so I just have to reload the log and it'll show the current battle.
I have a hard time remembering what abilities to cast on my shaman versus my druid. And with so many characters, I would have to set up keybinds for every single one of my characters. This means I would have to learn it all on all of them. Unfortunately, my brain does not work like that. No, I'm not that stupid.
I'd say you're having trouble getting to places.
But I cannot be overloaded on information. Well, I cannot be overloaded on information like that. It will get very frustrating for me. I've been playing the game for almost 10 years now. In July, it makes 11 years?
Okay.
Actually, no.
It's been fun. You too.
Yeah, 11 years.
Take care, Mom. Bye, Mom. You will be missed.
I didn't even know what key binding was when I started playing World of Warcraft. You want to know why I didn't stick with Hysteria? Because all it is key binding, and I found that in that game, very frustrating that I couldn't just right-click and attack that way. That I had to push buttons for the action bar in that game. The controls were very frustrating for me, so all I would basically do in that game was sit in a town role-playing. Not worth the $10 a month to play, in my opinion. And if I couldn't learn keybinds or got frustrated with them on a game that is focused solely on keybinding from the beginning, what makes you think I can handle it well in a video game I'm so used to playing? One that I've been playing for near 11 years now. In the end, it is not about whether... Oh wait, not 11 years, I'm sorry, 10 years. Ow. In the end, it is not about whether key binding makes you a better player than a clicker. It is a matter of how comfortable you are with the game. If you're not comfortable with it, you're not going to be your best. If you're getting frustrated a lot, then it's not worth playing, and that is something I do not want to take away. I mean, I love WoW, and I want to keep it this way. As such, I will remain in the World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
As a leveler. Does this mean I will not ever raid again? No, it doesn't. It just means that I will not focus on raiding solely. Or PvP for that matter.
Nice.
In the end, I am and will always be a leveler. Why would a leveler really need to worry about what others say, or think, or do? Maybe you do not understand me because you're a raider and all your friends are raiders. Maybe you do not understand the outlook of someone who really does not care what anyone else says or what everyone else is doing.
We'll take in Australia from our ass. the fuck does 2 against 6? The 2 killed off 5 of them. I can't fortify. I don't got any way to fortify that bitch. AFK a sec. Grab some pasta.
I mean, maybe you do not understand the outlook of someone who really does not care what anyone else says or that everyone else is doing. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted in here, so but you know, like I said, I don't care. Everyone else you know keybinds? Okay. Well, if everyone else you know jumps off a bridge, would you jump off the bridge too? Just because your friend says jumping off the house is better than just climbing down the ladder does not make it true. In the end, it is about personal preference. Hey, babe. Are you a leveler, a PvPer, a raider? Do you use BOA/heirloom gear? BOA is the binds on account gear. Do you keybind or click? I bet I would get a lot of different answers, actually. From PvPers, clickers, keybinders, raiders, levelers, people who use BOA, people who don't use BOA. Just remember, not everyone cares about being the best at the game. But that doesn't mean they don't have reason to play either. I have reason to play. Every time I get a new level 110, I get super excited about it. Right now, I have one level 110. But I'm working on my second one, who is now level 108. So she's getting there. And when I get that new level 110, I would jump up from my computer and run into the living room to tell my family, I got insert number here. You know? And I was jumping back to the computer room. What makes you happy in the game does not mean that is the only way to play. If Blizzard intended for people to be keybinders only, they would not have the option to click in the game like Asteria. This allows a choice, and even they will tell you that it is personal preference. They have the capabilities of both for a reason. Stemming from a conversation with a Blizzard rep during one of my recent support calls. Thank you for watching my video, and if you like my video, please feel free to hit like, subscribe, and share the video, and don't forget to leave a comment below, and you know, let me know, do you care about being the top DPSer, and if not, why don't you care?